Now we have a new fraction amount, 19/4. I know that 4/4 is a whole, and 8/4 would be 2 wholes, plus another 4/4, that takes me to 12/4, that would be 3 wholes. And I've still got 19 pieces, so I can keep going. 12/4 plus another 4/4, that would be 16/4. That gives me 4 wholes. And then if I try to do 4/4 more, that takes me to 20/4, and that would be 5 wholes. 20/4 is too big. I only have 19 pieces. So we're going to stick with the 4 wholes. And then I need to figure out if there's 19 pieces and 16 of them are put in groups, or 16 were able to be put into holes. 19 take away 16, that's 3. So that means there's 3 extra pieces. And we're working with fourths. Let's show that with the division. I would just write 19 divided by 4. 4 times 4 is 16. That's as close as I can get. And I subtract, I get 3. So 4 remainder 3. We have to think about what that really means. It means that if I had 4 things in each group, or 4 pieces in each group, I was able to put together 4 groups, 4 wholes. And then the remainder, remember that's the number of pieces, so we get 4 3/4. Let's look at a few more examples. So if I think about my sevens, 7/7 would equal a whole. If I double that, we have 14/7, which is 2 wholes. And then we have 21/7, which is equal to 3 wholes. Now if I go 7 more pieces, that takes me to 28/7, and that's 4 wholes. But 28 is larger than my 25 pieces. So we'll stick with the 3 wholes. I know the difference between 25 and 21 is 4. So 25 subtract 21 is 4. So we get 3 4/7. All of this that I've written down, you can think through this in your mind. You don't have to write this down. I'm just writing it down so you can see what my brain is thinking. Let's go ahead and show the division. This is the way that I learned when I went to school. 25 divided by 7, so we get 7 times 3 is 21. When I subtract, I get my remainder of 4. And it's just a little bit tricky to visualize what that means, but it means that we have enough pieces that we were able to make 3 wholes, and then we had 4 pieces left over, and we know that we're working with sevenths. So 3 4/7. Sometimes you'll see some pretty big numerators, and that's when you're really glad that you don't have to use fraction bars or draw a picture. That would be a lot of pieces to count out 43. So you might need a multiplication chart. Start thinking about your 6's. How many wholes can you make if you have 43 pieces? So I know 6/6 is a whole. 6 times 2, 12/6 is 2 wholes. 6 times 3 is 18, so 18/6 is 3 wholes. 6 times 4 is 24. That's 4 wholes. Keep going. We have 36. That's 5 wholes. 36/6 is 6 wholes. And then I think there's enough pieces. We can even do 6 times 7. That's 42/6. I have enough pieces that I can make 7 holes, and then the difference, 43 take away 42 is 1. So my mixed number is 7 1/6. I can also just show that with division. 43 divided by 6. 6 times 7 is 42. So I get my answer of 7, remainder 1. Really means that there's 7 holes and 1/6 piece. So now you know 4 ways that you can change an improper fraction to a mixed number. As you can see on this paper, we don't have a lot of room to draw pictures or show your work, so be sure to get a piece of scratch paper. Still really like using fraction bars and drawing pictures. You can certainly still use those methods. If the shortcuts make sense to you, go ahead and pick a shortcut and practice that today.